Hello everyone, this is Hemalata, Assistant Professor, Department of Agriculture Engineering, SNS College of Technology. In this, I am going to explain the cross drainage works in this lecture series. In the last series, we have seen about the introduction of the cross drainage works and the types. Coming to the types of the cross drainage work, it can be a canal above the drain or drain above the canal and the level crossing. And we know about the necessity of the cross drainage works. It is required to dispose of the excess water, that is the drainage water, so that the canal water supply remains uninterrupted. The canal at the cross drainage works are generally taken either over or below the drainage. However, it can also be at the same level as the drainage, that is the level crossing. As we know that the canals are usually aligned on the watershed so that there is no drainage crossing. However, it is not possible to avoid the drainages at the initial reach of the main canal because it takes from the diversion headworks or storage works located on a river which is a valley. The canal therefore requires a certain distance before it can mount the watershed or ridge. In this initial ridge, the canal is usually a contour canal. The contour canal, it is the canal constructed on the at the level of the contour and interrupts a number of natural drainage flowing from the watershed to the river. As we coming to the types of the cross drainage work, there are many types of the cross drainage works are available. That is the aqueduct, siphon aqueduct, and the super passage, canal siphon, and the level crossing, canal inlet, and the outlet. First, we going to say about the canal above the drain. That is the as we see in the image, we can see about the canal above the drain. Drain we are using here. The term is the natural streams. That is the natural stream flowing from the high level of the mountains. It is the here the train they are mentioned about the streams, natural streams. They don't have the uniform cross section. We are already seen in the lecture series. In the canal above the drain, the first one is the aqueduct. It is one of the structure comes under the canal above the drain type. In an aqueduct, the canal bed is above the drainage bed level, so that the canal is to be constructed above the drainage. Okay, the canal has to be constructed above the drainage, that is the natural streams. It is a structure in which the canal flows over the drainage, and the flow of the drainage below is the open channel flow, that is the natural drainage. An aqueduct is similar to an ordinary road bridge or railway bridge across drainage. But in this case, the canal is taken over the drainage instead of a road or a railway. The canal trough is to be constructed in which the canal water is flow from the upstream to downstream. The canal trough is to be rested on a number of piers. Piers is the one of the foundation, that is the pillars which to be constructed in the water areas. An aqueduct is provided where the canal bed level is higher than the HFL, that is the high flood level of the drainage. In simple words, we can say about the HFL is less than the CBL, that is the canal bed level. There higher water flows or as a free flow. It is one of the example. These images shows the examples of the aqueduct. It is one of the Mothur aqueduct occurs in it is constructed in the Tamil Nadu. It has a large piers, that is the pillars constructed in the water works. Then in case of right side of the image, we can see about we say the aqueduct where they are using for the shipping purposes. Next type is the siphon aqueduct. This aqueduct is constructed. The canal water is carried above the drainage, but the high flood level of drainage above the canal roof. Detailedly, we will see about this siphon aqueduct in the next class. Thank you.